I definitely look at it as a priority, right? If you look at something as a priority, it's definitely going to get done, meaning if it's important to you. So, first, it's about recognizing that you deserve this and that your self care and you pouring into yourself is important because when you do that, you will definitely make time for it. I wake up earlier than the kids do. And the first thing that I do is I meditate. So I meditate for about 10 minutes. That could be a guided meditation or that could just be a breathing meditation. And I feel like it just really sets the tone for my day. And I've been able to tap into me and how am I feeling? How am I doing? Etc. And then what I love to do also is, I read a lot of affirmations, which are just words of encouragement, right? When you have these positive words that are being placed into your psyche, it stays with you throughout the day, meaning it's almost like you make an intention to focus on the positive. I take everything a day at a time. I'm doing good. If I'm being honest with you, of course, there are bad days, there are good days. Thank God there are more good days than bad days. But I will say this, I'm all about inspiring and encouraging people. And I really, especially women, I'm all about women empowerment. And I feel like as women, it is very easy for us to make decisions as wives and as mothers, but it's very hard for us to make decisions for ourselves. So I'm just really glad that I've been able to put myself, right? Self-care is not selfish. And what I mean by self-care is not like bubble baths and getting your nails done. I'm talking about really finding your internal peace and your internal happiness because we as women, we deserve it. And I just want to encourage so many women out there to continue to chase the joy, should I say. The coolest thing about having a twin or even having a sister that's around the same age as you go through life right next to each other, side by side, right? So the things that I am experiencing or the things that she's experiencing, we often can relate or empathize or sympathize to whatever, whatever we're going through. But I say all that to say, there is that built-in support system that she's been my running mate and my running partner ever since I was born, even before that, like conception, if you really think about it, right? We have been side by side evolving and growing as humans since day one. So, I mean, when you look at it from that perspective, the relationship is very deep and very profound, and we get each other without even having to have to talk, if that makes sense. And I feel like that's, it's a beautiful thing to have. It's a beautiful thing to go through life's journeys, trials and tribulations together, and also the exciting times. Motherhood, with our careers, and just us even discovering who we are as people. We're twins, but we're very different. And we've learned to respect each other's differences and, we grow, as a unit, which I think is just, it's beautiful. Nobody has ever asked me that question. So you get the exclusive. There is a sister text chain. And actually the only person on it is Marcus. Marcus Houston. It's myself, Tamera, and Marcus Houston. And the chain is called Sister. That's the next chain. And we just, we'll randomly hop in and be like, hey, how you doing? How's it going? Love you, miss you. I talk to Marcus all the time, and we do have a chain, outside of Tamera, and I'm sure Tamera has a chain outside of myself. I'm a huge fan of lactate, and I'm also a foodie, right? So whenever I think of food, I feel like, it's all about creating memories and experiences. And for me, I like to hang out with my family and friends, in my kitchen. But I also love to enjoy some of my favorite ingredients and dishes that also brings me joy, like milk and cookies. But it always wasn't that way, meaning that I was able to enjoy a glass of milk. It would always give me some sort of stomach discomfort. But after discovering lactate when I was in college, lactate is 100% real milk, just without the lactose. It gives me the freedom to now enjoy some of my favorite dishes, like having a glass of milk without any discomfort. And I'm so excited about, this partnership with Lactate. We've created this amazing Cookie Monster whole wheat pancake recipe. It's a recognizable dish. My kids, we're all huge fans of Cookie Monster and Sesame Street. It's easy, it's delicious, and of course, as a mom, I love getting my kids in the kitchen cooking with me to create memories. But not only that, as a mother, it's nice to know that because they have sensitivities as well to lactose. So it's great to know that they can enjoy this dish, have fun without having, any stomach discomfort, or it's easier to digest for them. I really think that he's a great cook. He's now, of course, he was kind of like a sous chef, as a younger child. He's still a child, but now he's so proud of me when he says, "Mommy, look, I made my own breakfast," or, "I cooked my own eggs," and he'll add little things to it, like he'll put hot sauce on top of it. So he's really into cooking. He's into, of course, anime. He loves video games. Cairo is always on her tippy toes. And I really think that she's going to be a ballerina. She loves to dance. She loves to sing. And when she was younger, she was shy about being in front of the camera, but now she just has this big personality. She's like, bring it on. Yeah, so those are kind of like the things that they're into right now.